finally I can make a movie review. I haven't done one in forever, and I'm so happy that I'm finally done with my exam. So thank God, here I am back, and I'm gonna do a movie review for the CTFxCinema, and this week it was Liar Liar. Liar Liar was actually one of the few Jim Carrey movies I haven't seen before, and I was kind of excited to see it. For me, it did feel like a typical Jim Carrey movie. It felt like a role where he could just freak out at some points, and it'll be funny. He could do his own jokes, his own spin. He could be his weird on-screen personality, which I also kind of think is his own personality. But then also I had the character develop throughout the movie and then learn something important in the end. So despite it being a really typical Hollywood movie, I really enjoyed it. I almost always enjoy Jim Carrey movies because his acting is just so good no matter what role it is. I love his comedic acting, and I love his facial expressions and just the way he acts with every fiber of his being. The movie did, however, make me kind of think about how much do we actually lie every single day? Because in this movie, he lies a lot. He's a habitual liar, obviously. And it's definitely not only, it's not small things that he lies about all the time. It kind of got me thinking, how much do we normally lie in our everyday lives? And I think today, I wouldn't consider myself that big of a liar. I think I'm pretty honest when it comes to a lot of things, but I do lie at some points. For example, today, I lied to my boss and said that I couldn't work because I had to go to the movies. For those of you that don't know, I work at a fitness center, and when they can't find someone to cover somebody's shift because they got sick, they call in everybody. And my boss, she keeps calling me because she knows that if she pushes me enough, I will say yes. And I'm at the breaking point where I just can't say yes anymore because I feel like you're abusing me in some kind of way. So I lied to her, and I told her I physically couldn't go to the gym because I had to be at the movies. Those small variations of truth, they are still a lie, and for some people they're a very big part of everyday life. You know, if it's something as small as, no, you look fine in that dress, or it's something big and life-altering, it's still a lie, and it's still a really big part of everyday life. And I know that even though I'm not a habitual liar, and, you know, I don't lie about my family, I don't lie about myself that much, I still use lies every single day in some form of capacity because it's just how we are as humans. You know, it's a way of dealing with reality in some way and pushing reality away, I guess. What lie are you actually telling now, and how is that gonna affect the rest of your day and the rest of your life? Like, how people view you if they find out that this is a lie. You know, some people don't see lying as a big thing. But when I was suffering from anorexia, I lied every single day. No, I'm full. No, I don't need anything extra. And sometimes, you know, lying can be really dangerous. And obviously it's not gonna, this movie doesn't tackle big problems like that, but it does tackle, like, how does lying affect a single man's life when he all of a sudden can't do that? How does it affect his career, his family, you know, his friendships, everything? And how would it affect us if all of a sudden we couldn't tell the smallest lies we maybe do every single day? But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. And again, typical Jim Carrey movie, there are lots of laughs, and there are lots of points in the movie where you go, oh, wow, that's awkward. And they're just, you know, good feeling in the end, and it makes you think a bit about lying and how it affects life. That's what I thought. I'm so happy to be back making movie reviews. And Allie, if you've watched this all the way to the end, which I really hope you have, I just want to say that I am actually in 2 weeks, which is crazy. I'm flying to Florida because I'm going to attend Playlist Live. And I'm really excited, and it would obviously mean a lot if I got to meet you, and yeah, I'm not gonna fangirl anymore, so have a great day, everybody, and I'll be back in movie review very soon. Bye.